If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 18 of the second season here at West Ham United. In the last episode, we picked up a new player, and he'll be making his debut in the first game of today's episode away from home at the Emirates, in the Emirates FA Cup. So it's not going to be easy by any means. And then just 2 days later, we have the second leg of the Capital One Cup semi-finals against Cardiff, although we picked up a 3-0 win in the first leg, and I will remember to play Archibald Henville in goal in the second game against Cardiff. I will, I promise. So we'll play the kids again against Cardiff, and hopefully we'll be able to come away with a similar result. And fingers crossed, by the time the Man City game comes around, we'll have made another new signing or two as well. So we'll jump into the game against Arsenal initially to get things started. If you enjoyed today's episode, as always, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already, to ensure you don't miss out on any future content in this series or the My Player series, which is going up consistently on the channel as well. And there you are. There is Jeffrey Kondogbia starting his first game in a West Ham shirt alongside Mark Noble behind Ross Barkley for this game in the FA Cup. Imbula is still here for now, but hopefully he'll be moving on sooner rather than later as well. And I'm quite happy with that starting lineup and the bench, so let's jump straight in. Nice turn into... Oh! Flamini, first chance of the game. I thought it was going to go to Welbeck, and it completely caught me off guard when it went all the way through to the Frenchman. But his left-footed shooting skills are about as good as his tackling skills in the box against Barcelona the other day. Not very good at all. Barkley, Semedo, Lanzini. Gonna have to go back to Semedo and to Barkley, playing the ball about really nicely, but not actually getting anywhere so far in this one. Arsenal playing like Arsenal and keeping the ball away from me for the majority of the time. And it's just trying to pick them apart when we get the opportunity to have a little spell in possession that we've struggled with so far. Barkley's touch wasn't the best there, but we will get the shot off, deflected by Gabriel, and I thought that may have snuck in the bottom corner. Going to be a corner to West Ham at the end of the first half. That's not the best of corners. Ospina's come and punched. Oh, Lanzini, that was a terrible pass. Looking for Sané as well. That's our best and only, I think, opportunity of the first half. And Mark Noble's not going to be able to cope with Theo's pace, is he? Danger at the other end immediately after we've had a corner on the attack. But thankfully, Nelson Semedo was there. No, Lanzini was it? I can't remember. Someone cleared it away, and then Barkley's, with a terrible pass, tried to give it to a teammate and failed. And then they tried to give it to a teammate and failed. And then there's the half-time whistle. Semedo intercepts from Kieran Gibbs. Now we can play in Lanzini. Keep that in, little man. He has done. Look inside for Ross Barkley. I'll have the shot. I should have passed it. Oh, you know, as soon as you press the button and you know you should have done something different, I should have passed it. I tried the shot. It wasn't that far away. Ospina wasn't sure either, but it's flown over the bar. Oh, what a waste, Ches. Out to Lanzini. Might actually look for Noble again. And then play it over the top for Barkley. He's in behind. He's just missed a chance. But now he's scored! Right in front of the travelling away fans. Not that they've had to travel far from east to North London. But we're in front with 18 minutes to go. It's been such a struggle to break Arsenal down. But that one opportunity where the defenders step too high and Barkley makes a good run in behind. Mertesacker committed where Paulista should have pushed Gabriel and left the space in behind Mertesacker, and a great finish from Ross Barkley. We're in front at last. We definitely can't afford a replay with the fixture list congestion, so I'm desperately going to try and hang on to this 1-0 lead now. Free kick in a dangerous position, actually. Benio doesn't have the best of free kicks, so I don't think. He doesn't. I could bring... actually, let's use Lanzini. I could bring Payet off the bench, but... we'll give Matteo, I keep calling Matteo. We'll give Manuel Lanzini the opportunity from the free kick over the wall, on target. Woo! Just over the top of the bar, brushing the roof of the net on the way over. Look, he's almost crying because he couldn't quite get it into the back of the net. It looked as if it almost took a touch off the wall there as well, but dipping just a little bit too late. Ramsey, they got me on the back foot here on the counter-attack. Danny Welbeck lays it off nicely to Alexis Sanchez. It's Gabriel Paulista, made the mistake for our goal. And thankfully, Alisson has made the save. Decent effort, actually, from the defender. Got himself through one-on-one. But Giroud's just come on for Welbeck, so we'll actually have to watch out for him. He's at the back post, and it's not going to head towards him. And Alisson has come and claimed. I have now brought on Dimitri Payet and Obiang for Kondogbia. So Kondogbia actually very solid on his debut. Pleased with his introduction to the side. We'll play in Ben Yedder here, and if I can time the pass right, we could play in Payet to nearly give us a 2-0 lead. Unfortunately, the defender on his shoulder did enough to put him off. I could give this to Ben Yedder, but we won't. We'll play it towards the near post. Noble's there. There's Sané underneath it. Is that going to be another corner? It is. 2 minutes to go. If we could get a 2-0 win, then that would be better than a 1-0, obviously. But I'm quite happy with the 1-0. In fact, I'm quite happy just wasting time now on the clock. Alexis can only head that behind. Now there's plenty of space on the edge of the box for Ben Yedder. And we'll get this under control. 5-star weak foot, but he'll use his right. Oh, it's that Ben Yedder. Guarantees us progression through to the next round of the FA Cup with an absolute belter from the edge of the box. 2-0 West Ham in stoppage time. Perfect. There goes the final whistle. We have worked extremely hard for that victory, and I'm delighted with it. On course for another potential cup final appearance after a progression through in the FA Cup, and now we just need to avoid a 3-0 or 3-goal defeat to Cardiff, and we'll be in the Capital One Cup final for the chance for our first ever silverware in the West Ham career mode. So delighted with how that's going so far. I know you're disappointed not to start Archibald Hempel. I apologise. You will start in the next game. Sorry, Sweden. I don't want to be your manager, unfortunately. And Baselli's accepted the contract offer. Oh, do we replace? Do I get another? I don't really need another centre mid. I mean, he could be perhaps a Noble replacement, but I don't want to drop Noble. Now, he's only 29. I don't need him. I don't need Baselli. We've got Oxford, we've got Arangoa who can come through, Reece Oxford and Obiang and Kondogbia and Noble. I don't need him. I don't need him. I'll leave the offer there in case you guys think I should get him, but I really don't think I need to get him. Again, I'm just going to quickly train the youngsters. I will, once we get outside of the transfer window, start training the youngsters we still have at the club. Still no bids really for anyone on loan other than Madrazo, which is a real shame and a real disappointment because I wanted to get as many of the youngsters out on loan as I could. We have now had a bid for Imbula from Stoke City. Lol, that's where he's gone in real life, isn't it, Stoke City? Well, if you give me 11, you can have him. I like that. That's very realistic that Imbula could be going to Stoke. Villarreal have rejected the offer for Bakambu. They're not interested in the player. We offered them Imbula, didn't we? Okay. Not interested in Imbula, but now thanks to the sale of Ogbonna, we have the money available to hopefully buy Bakambu outright. So that's what we will try and do. Player sold. That'll be Ogbonna to Genoa for $6.5 million. Things are going well in this window so far. And now we have to play Cardiff City. And I will play Archibald Henville. And we will play a lot of kids. I'll have some of the youngsters on the bench as well as those in the first team. But Archibald Henville is in for this game, as will be a number of the youth players. Ronaldo down the line to Antonio. To Grimaldo again. Nice turn. Look for the man inside, which is Gailano. Into Arangoa. We'll turn back. Might look for Gailano again, perhaps. We have done. Good turn. And the shot. Oh, finish! Gailano! His first start for the club. And after 4 minutes, he's banged it in the top corner. What a start to the game. He's only tiny. A lot of these youngsters that we brought up haven't grown that much. We don't really have any big, tall, strong outfield youth players, but what a finish from the young man. I think he's got a 5-star. He's either 5-star skills or 5-star weak foot Gailano. I can't quite remember. You can see my starting lineup here. I meant to show you in the cutscene, but I forgot. But you can see we're starting Arangoa and Guerrero and Butcher and Brown, Weigl and Gailano. He's only 57 rated, but finishing's only 57 as well. But he's got 5-star skill moves and a 3-star weak foot, but he's left-footed, and he's buried that in the top corner. Couldn't have asked for a better start to this game. That's 4-0 on aggregate, and pretty sure we're going to go through, but really intrigued to see what happens now for the rest of the game. If Vicente Gailano is going to be that good for the remainder of the game, who knows what's going to happen. Oh, nice tackle by Brown. Quickly get it to Reece Oxford, who can quickly get it to Michail Antonio. Slightly overhit the pass. Commit the defender, turn inside. Finesse shot. Oh, Antonio's finesse shots are so good. I don't know what the crowd did there. I shot and the whole crowd went, ooh. Well, the West Ham fans are really pleased. That's 2-0 already. We're destroying Cardiff. We're so much better than Cardiff City. It's just ridiculous. They just cannot cope with us. We beat them 4-0 in the league, 3-0 in the cup, and we're now 2-0 up inside 15 minutes in the second leg as well. Makeda. Oh, he's got me with a turn there. That was well done. Dropped the shoulder nicely. Guerrero misses the challenge. Doyle's in the box. How has he not finished that? They could be level. It could be 2-2. Makeda's had one chance. Now Doyle, I don't know how he's missed that. He's got 5 feet of goal to aim at there in the bottom right corner, and he's just smashed it past the post. No wonder they're bottom of the league and struggling in the cup as well. They're just not very good. Brown through the gap to Weigl. Lay it back to Brown. We'll go across to Grimaldo. Could go back to Weigl actually, and then looking for Galeno again. We saw he was left-footed, and his left foot was pretty good. How is he with a finesser? 3-0 West Ham after half an hour, and Galeno, 57 rated, Galeno has 2 of them, and they're both very good finishes as well. This guy, he's only 5'8", he's got no strength, no stamina, his physicals are pretty average, but in fact his technicals are pretty average. 57 finishing. You'd never have guessed. He keeps putting the ball right in the top corner. O'Keefe to Pilkington, into Makeda. Back to Pilkington. This is a good move. Good cross. Good clearance by Butcher, and we'll keep it in. Not the best of clearances from Guerrero, and I don't know why the keeper hasn't gone for that. It's clearly not going to be a back pass, is it? It's not going to be a back pass. That was never intended for the goalkeeper, but he still wouldn't come to catch it. Cardiff have a goal back. Archibald Hemville, why did you... I mean, that was such a ridiculous clearance from Guerrero anyway. But keeper ran to it and then just ran off. Never mind, 3-1. Antonio to Galeno. Nice ball to Payet. Can we finish the game off with another goal? Or we might do. We might do. We have. Dimitri Payet scores a fantastic 4th. We were just waiting for the final whistle to go. I've been waiting for it to go for like a good minute solidly now. And it just hasn't gone. And Payet racing away, nice turn inside, and then burst past another one. I could have actually shot to the near post and tried to replicate the goal he scored against Blackburn the other day, but never mind. We shot a cross goal, into the back of the net it goes. Galeno with 2, Antonio with 1, Payet with 1, us with 4, and 7 overall on aggregate. Breezing through to the Capital One Cup final at Wembley, which will come as a live com, as a one-off special, shall we say, a little bit later on in the series. But now we have to go and get ourselves another player, hopefully. We have an issue. Villarreal have said that they won't talk to us anymore about Bakambu. I physically cannot talk to them anymore about Bakambu. The only thing... Well, fuck my life. Well... Mbula's going to go to Stoke. That's good, I suppose. An offer for Antonio. Well, I think considering the apparent emergence of Galeno, maybe we don't need another striker right now. Maybe Galeno and Ben Yedder can do the job for us. Oh, that's really... I've been desperate for Bakambu for so long in this series, and I'm now not going to get hold of him. We got Ben Yedder. Mauro Zarati's out for 6 months. Parfit Williams, who's meh. And Vicente Galeno, who's meh. But scored 2 goals on his debut and got an assist as well. Let's put the faith in the youth, shall we? We'll put the faith in the youth. I'll wait and see what you guys say to me. In fact, let's not advance anymore. In case you want me to still try and bring in a striker, and I don't want to waste 4 days' worth of transfer window. We'll leave it there for now. I'm so pissed off at Villarreal. I was desperate for Bakambu. Do we put our faith in the youth and play Galeno? Or do I still look for another striker? Because we have a decent amount of money available to us now, and we'll have even more available. We've got 20 million, and when Mbula goes as well... Imagine what we're going to have, like 30 million. So I could bring in an incredible striker. It wouldn't necessarily be realistic, but it's a game, and if the series is to have any progression, there needs to be unrealistic signings. Otherwise, it's not fun to watch me finish 8th in the Premier League every single year with average players. Like, you want growth and progression in a series. So I will wait and see what you guys say. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.